Hi, listen, Michelle. This is Kate, and I wanted to say congratulations on 10 years of podcasting. My first listen was your coverage of the Gossip Girl reboot, and that was in summer of 2021, so I've been here for almost 5 years. And I have a very clear memory of one of the first times I listened. I was cleaning the outside of the windows of my house, and Liz, you were describing the glass full of gossip. And you said, and is virgin because we're underage. And I was confused by this. I was like, huh, they don't sound that young.
The Chillins
Don't
were
worry, I
underage.
figured it out eventually.
Yeah.
And since then, you two have been with me, keeping me company through countless hours of household chores, numerous workouts, my commute to work, longer road trips, and more. People often say that listening to their favorite podcast is like hanging with friends. But what's special to me about the Total Betty Network is that you really allow us listeners to be a part of the conversation. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this community. So, congratulations and thank you. Here's to another 10 years.
The Gossip Girl reboot?
I cannot.
Huh? Wait, that doesn't even seem right, Kate. I'm sorry. I don't believe that that's the first time you ever listened to us because I feel like you've been around for way longer than that. And you know what kills me is that our top downloaded episode of Three Gossip Girls is the Gossip Girl reboot.
I know.
How? How is that possible, y'all? What do you mean?
What do you mean,
Like,
though?
Ew.
Ew.
But like, hey, thanks for consuming.
Oh my.
Do you like our outfits?
Okay. If you're watching us on YouTube, we did a quick outfit change. We are wearing our green screens.
R.I.P. green screen. Thank goodness. What a pain in the ass.
The green screen and really our transition into video podcasting happened on the tail end of Three Gossip Girls and into Talkin' Texas, and now is for We Are Liars, right?
Yeah, right.
Holy moly. Holy moly.
Holy moly. You don't even, poor Michelle had to put a curtain rod so that we could slide the screen in here. I had a green screen in my closet during COVID because I, literally you would see all of my clothing. So I was like, let me just change up the backgrounds here and there.
Also, let's not forget at Cedar, my apartment, I would thumbtack every week
into the wall. I know.
the green screen up, and then it would
fall down. Yep.
There was not good lighting.
Yeah,
I don't miss the green screens.
No, I don't miss it. It's literally, guys, a blanket.
Yeah, it's a giant
green blanket.
I mean, it's fun. Like, there's definitely a place, and that's why
there's a
I
place
have
and time
kept
for
too.
it.
But like, it's my gosh, yeah. So the pilot of Three Gossip Girls aired June 13th. 2019. What I love about our shows is like there's no consistent of like time of year we release.
Never. I know. What is that about?
Like when they're ready. Like I love that.
I guess because we just don't know when the last show's gonna end.
Yeah.
To start the new show, in which again we were double batch, recording two shows at a time now.
Yeah.
With Three Gossip Girls and Let's Talk OC, and then during Three Gossip Girls, no, we didn't do Friday Night Lights. We stopped doing Three Gossip Girls before.
Yes,
FNL,
we did.
right? Okay.
Yes, we did. But then we were doing Talkin' Texas and We Are Liars.
Why did we do that?
Why did
I don't
we
even remember us
do
doing
that?
that. Why did we do it?
I don't know, because we're crazy.
Yeah, and like that's just like a hard no these days. Like
No.
that's a hard no from two gals that are like 40 years old that don't want to do that.
No.
We're not
No,
doing
never.
it. Sorry.
No.
We're never doing two
No.
shows again ever again.
No. But Three Gossip Girls, 142 episodes. That does not include the Gossip Girl reboot that's on Patreon.
No, it doesn't even include
There's
that.
all those episodes. We did put the one for public.
Yeah.
Which Kate, I guess, was listening to that.
What? That just baffles my mind.
Baffles. This also is the #1 downloaded podcast of ours out of all 5 to this day.
To this day.
And we like barely hear from people who say, like, I'm glad Kate said that.
Me too.
And then Jillian was on We Are Liars. She said that she found us through Three Gossip Girls.
Yeah.
I would love to hear more from people who found us through 3DG. I mean, maybe they're hate listening.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
Because we hate watched it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was probably the most negative we've ever been on a podcast.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of lessons learned because of that.
Yeah.
People did not
yes and no for
appreciate that.
myself.
I think that we were, as now talking about a show that is also crazy, you are more gracious to the people who do love it.
I am, but you know what? Like, Gossip Girl to me, I was new.
Yeah,
I was a newbie.
very new. Like, she did not even know who Gossip Girl was. I don't even know if we could have started that show with you knowing who was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Right.
Whoops.
Yeah. I mean, I was really excited because it was, Schwartz and Savage who did the OC. And
right. You had such high hopes. And it didn't deliver.
For me personally.
And for me personally either. Like, that was a show I didn't even continue watching when I first started. I loved like the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And I think I fell off maybe by 3.
Yeah.
My sister continued, but like didn't even continue until much later on in the show.
Yep.
So, it just wasn't something that resonated for me. And it definitely didn't resonate for you as a first time watcher, especially being an older person watching this show that was supposed to be for teenagers, I guess.
Yeah, that was
and like just the time and like looking at Chuck and Blair and you're like, wait, what? Come on, no, people, like this is not right. This is not healthy. Yeah, it was
tough.
It was a tough show to get through.
It was tough, but I think it's one of our best produced podcasts.
I mean, this is when we really started to like hone in on like, this is the format, this is the question section, this is what we're like. We had a specific format of podcasts that we've pretty much kept since then.
Yeah. Yep.
Which has helped us out because it keeps us organized, and you guys seem to like we've pulled it out many, many times. Like, what do you like to see? What do you not? And that's it. This is the format is what you all want to hear.
Right. And
so we started then.
And right. And also like we had fun segments. So we had Glass Full of Gossip.
Loved it. Yeah.
Which was so fun. Like every week Liz would pair the episode with a drink. So creative. And at the time we were trying to make short form videos that this is when things were shifting. So
which
make
was so annoying.
recipe videos like that was a whole thing. And then I learned who Gossip Girl was. Spoiled.
Mid series, which I think was maybe season 4.
Yeah. We were eating Gilshire salads, which I miss.
Me too.
It's one of my favorite memories.
Me too. Like us eating dinners.
Yeah.
Not that we don't eat together. We eat dinner with each other every single week.
But this specific Greek place that was by my apartment and Liz's job. And so I remember being like, do I tell Liz that I know who Gossip Girl is, or do I just fake it?
You couldn't have possibly faked it.
I would have like, called it on my...
Because it's so... If you know, you know.
Yeah.
It's so out of left field. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So if you would have got that, I'd been like, I'm sorry, wait, how?
How did you find a spoiler?
Right, did you find a spoiler?
Yeah.
Like, so because of that, it was even more fun, though, to talk about the reasons why they couldn't be Gossip Girl, because it didn't make any sense.
And so we did After Dark.
So we did After Dark again. And I think even more people really liked that part.
Yeah.
Because we had so much more to talk about.
Yeah. That was fun.
It was fun.
That was really, really fun. Yeah. It's just, like what I really also enjoyed from that was we got to have Arisha Skidmore Williams on.
Love
Arisha. Your sister came and joined us.
My sister, yep.
Ryan came and joined us.
I know. We had so many guests on that podcast. We had even Aunt, who had never seen the show, do it. We were like, let's just spice things up. Aunt should be on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your friend Nicole.
My friend Nicole. Posh Up Girl.
Yeah. We had a lot of guests on that podcast.
It's a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. And it just, what a ridiculous show.
Yeah.
To talk about. And luckily, it was only 6 seasons. Actually, 6 seasons is a lot. That's a lot of show to talk about.
Yeah. And then our buddies that we met, Matt and Brendan, who do The Lonely Boys, a Gossip Girl podcast, who are Long Island based.
And crazy. We have a friend in common. It's very crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got listeners from them.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah. So it's been just like the connections too, like, obviously Dom and Simon, who the Ravens, love them.
Right.
Like,
if you
through
you guys know
Talk.
them.
And it's fun to meet the podcast friends. But yeah, like Three Gossip Girls has a very special place in my heart, even though I didn't love Gossip Girl.
Yeah. And like we were saying before, the Netflix party thing, that was really fun.
Very fun.
That was our first dabble at doing this like group watch kind of all at the same time. Like we were in control of pressing play, which I mean, every single week there was issues with this. It was not a foolproof method.
No.
But it was just really fun to have everyone join together. Yeah. And then because of that, we continue to do that with our Discord chat. So that like really birthed the watching with everyone.
It really did. Yeah.
And everyone had so much fun.
My
And watching, and you had to watch it on a laptop because you had to be, you couldn't stream Netflix.
That's right.
On the watch party unless you were on your computer. So you had to watch on this little tiny screen because you could type with everyone.
Oh my gosh, me and you would sit in front of the desktop.
What the hell? What is wrong with us?
What a time.
What a time. Like, again, we didn't know better because of that. You know, like, we made our lives harder, but that's just how it was.
Just how it was.
We couldn't get around it.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and we've tried to streamline every single aspect of this podcast, and finally, I think we've obviously nailed it. But
I think so too.
Wow, what a time! I mean, at this point in 2019, like Disney Plus and Apple TV weren't even a thing. This was just like the start of these huge.
Wow.
Yeah, like
wow.
It really is crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
When we were watching One Tree Hill, we were watching that on Netflix, right? I think so. And then they. To go back to One Tree Hill, they took it off Netflix, and Michelle had to buy
season
on
8.
Apple.
I own season 8.
The worst season of One Tree Hill.
I own season 8 of One Tree Hill.
Yep, she can watch it whenever she wants because it's downloaded in her account.
I wish I could return it. You don't even have to pay me.
I know.
I just don't even want it in my queue.
But like how that has changed too,
Yeah.
where now we could. It's at our fingertips.
I know.
Whatever show we need to watch, there is a way we could watch it pretty much for free.
I know.
But you had to pay for it.
Well, oh gosh.
No, just that like 3GG, like 3GG.
I loved our podcast cover for 3GG.
Me too.
I remember like creating that in Photoshop, which is also very funny too, because all of our stuff was created in Photoshop, and then Canva came, and then Canva,
what a lifesaver,
changed the game,
changed everything.
Yeah, all of our graphics were done in Photoshop.
Yeah. And that was like the only thumbnail to really have this kind of like transition because it started one way and then it just ended up being this like perfection out, you know, after all
Let's
of that.
OC also changed.
Yes,
if
that
you look
changed.
At the beginning, the first, which you'll see because I'll put up visuals here, but like I remember making the first one and being like, this is so good.
I know.
It's so cute. And then now the one you guys see all the time is still good too, but like
no, but I remember when that clicked, we were like, that's it. Like, oh my God, yes.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm just like honestly so proud of our thumbnails.
I love them. I love them so
like,
much.
They have just gotten progressively more and more epic, especially We Are Liars is so amazing that
so good.
I'm just proud of us.
I'm so proud too. Seriously.
And thank you, Canva, for existing because I think we were at first using like PicMonkey. And that was like pretty user friendly. I remember teaching Randy a lot of graphic design in that because it was super user friendly. But Canva now, like not sponsored, but they have so much to offer.
It's crazy,
especially now with all this like AI stuff. Like you can just like type in whatever and it will pull it up, which is crazy. But
yeah,
incredible.
Hey ladies, this is Vic or Muse Chick. I think many of you know how I found the podcast. The short version is I was home alone holding a 3-month-old Alex. Anyway, I saw a feed on Instagram for the podcast with episodes 3 and 4 from season 5 of One Tree Hill. And I went ahead and read the description and decided to listen to you guys, even though I had only seen One Tree Hill from season 5 and on. I decided to watch the show and listen to the podcast simultaneously. It took me a few weeks to catch up to what episodes you were podcasting about at the time. I enjoyed the chemistry the three of you had. You know, when I say three, I meant when Ingrid was there. You always had me smiling. I finally introduced myself during your show, IT3. It was nice to hear you guys talk about everything and anything, and I just love how much you interacted with us during Tree Hill Talk. So I decided to support and join Patreon like a one-time thing, and then the next month came and I just never stopped supporting. This community means so much to me. It made me feel less lonely after I had Alex. Just listening to you guys is the highlight of my mornings because I just love the laughter and chemistry between you. You got me through so many moves, and even my kids would know what I was watching and either sing the OC theme song or ask me now if it's Pretty Little Liars Day. I'm so glad to be part of this community. I have met so many amazing people, and it just keeps growing. I can't wait to see what's in store for the future. Love you guys. Congrats again on a decade.
Ugh, that one killed me.
I know.
In like a good way.
Yes, I know.
Did she say she found a post of our episode?
I believe so, on Instagram of What Tree Hill Talk. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's also another thing to note, right? Like we're going through our shows, and when Ing was with us, Ing is still around. I've said that exactly. When Ing was with us, no,
Ing is still very much
when Ing was
present.
podcasting with us, we were like, oh, let's do. It takes 3 podcasts. We're gonna just talk about anything and everything.
Which what a stressful thing
stressful.
to do when it doesn't seem like it would be. But each of us were like, hey, let's just do a podcast where we could be just us, and which we always were authentically us. We have never not been authentically us.
Yeah.
And but like each of us bringing a topic. For those of you who don't know what IT3 was, it was literally It Takes 3, which was the 3 of us, and we would just bring a topic that we wanted to talk about, and it was just whatever. It was always whatever, and that was so much harder to market than anything else.
It was just really hard for content creation because we were so used to these well-oiled, formatted shows, and then it's like the anything and everything. It was just hard.
It was just too hard.
Yeah.
And
and it fizzled. And I'm glad we did it because you have to experiment.
Right.
But yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, it was hard. And I think also during that time we decided to, be an S corp and like start a true business because we had to file taxes and do those type of things. So we were very much like, no, it's like it's the 3 of us and we gotta do this. It just almost felt like we needed to do it, and we had YouTube videos on there. We just had like so much content because that's what people were doing at the time.
Yeah.
That it was such an oversaturated market that there was no way that anyone would honestly have found us, because everyone was doing the same thing. Everyone was like just having a chatcast podcast.
Yeah.
And talking about whatever the hell they wanted to.
Yeah. And it was just hard. It's like pick one thing.
Pick one thing. Just pick one thing. So we were like, it's done. And at this point too, Ingrid's like, I don't want to podcast anymore. We're like, honestly, great, because we don't want to do this anymore. We don't want to do an everything and anything based thing. We want to have a very specific drive and direction to what we were talking about.
Yeah.
And so ever since then, we just were like, nope, it's just TV. Just teen dramas, basically.
And what we'll talk to in a little bit, pickle videos.
Oh, well, because that's our passion.
Yeah.
And then as we continue, we're like, we're just watching the show because we love it.
Right.
We don't care what it means for stats or analytics. We don't care.
Of 22.
Yep.
And
already knowing we were going to do this show.
We knew we were going to do this show. We didn't tell our Bettys.
We've never done this ever before.
I guess my question for you is the future. Where do you guys see yourselves, the podcast,